What's good, people? Welcome back to the video. Today we're checking out some more Drake, man, and we're doing a track that you guys seem to really want. This is a track called Say What's Real. This has been at the top of every single one of my comment sections on the last however many Drake videos within the last 2 weeks. If you guys want any input on what Drake track or any track you want me to check out, go in the comments. If you see a song you want me to check out, like that comment, because majority of these Drake reactions have literally been off what is the highest liked comment. So we're checking this one out. I believe this is off his debut mixtape, if I'm not mistaken, which you haven't checked out too much off. So I'm intrigued to know sort of how he approaches this. The title intrigues me, to be honest. Say What's Real. I feel like that can mean a lot of different things. We're going to find out if we got some deep drizzy or we got some hype shit. Either way, I'm imagining it's quite bar heavy because that's why it's been at the top of every single comment section. So I'm looking forward to it, man. Before we jump into it, guys, if you're new around here, please drop a sub. We're on the road to 10k and we're trying to hit that as soon as possible. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram in the description below, and of course drop a like and a comment on the video as well. I really appreciate it. But without further ado, let's get into this, man. Drake, Say What's Real. Let's get it. Let's get it, man. Okay. Felt like we're on our deep shit today, based off this introduction.
Why do I feel so alone? Like everybody passing through the studio is in character, as if he acting out a movie role. Talking bullshit as if it was for you to know.
Okay. First line was, why do I feel so alone? Like people passing through the studio, sort of putting up this fake character or whatever. Basically saying that, you know, there's just a lot of people around him that are probably fabricated, which I feel like you're going to get in this industry. This all makes sense to the title being Say What's Real as well, but the first line being, why do I feel so alone? Like he doesn't really feel like anyone around him is real, I suppose. Okay, I recognise this beat as well. Someone let me know in the comments below where this is from. If it's off anything or I'm just tripping.
I don't have the heart to get these bitch niggas the cue to go, so they stick around kicking out feedback, and I entertain it as if I need that. I had a talk with my uncle and he agreed that my privacy about the only thing I need back. But it's hard to think of them polite flows when Stefano Pilato suits are your night clothes and Jordan sweatsuits are your flight clothes, and you still make it even when they say your flight clothes. Eyes hurting from the camera phone light shows. Life was so full, now the shit just being lipo.
Life is so full, now the shit being lipoed. He's sort of on his like emotional yet braggadocious shit straight away. He said he was, how can I come with these polite flows when I'm dressed in something and then I'm in my Jordan sweats on my flights or whatever. So it's just like subtle flexing, but also in this sort of quite deep bag. So something about his uncle saying the one thing he needs is his privacy back, and sort of, you know, being polite and sort of holding his tongue when it comes to telling people that he doesn't need their feedback, etc. Just trying to almost escape the bullshit, if you will, of the industry, so on and so forth. I'm enjoying it so far, man. I'm liking how sort of stripped back and bare this beat is. Again, I've mentioned this previously. It gives him a lot of sort of space to say what he needs to say.
But in this game you only lose when you fight back. Black diamond bracelets showing you the basics. I can't live and hold the camera, someone gotta tape this. I make hits and like a bitch that's married I ain't missed. 24 hours from greatness, I'm that close. Don't ever forget the moment you began to doubt. Transitioning from fitting in to standing out. Los Angeles Cabanas or Atlanta South, watching whole show, embarrassed to pull my camera out, and my mother embarrassed to pull my Phantom out. So I park about 5 houses down. She say I shouldn't have it until I have the crown, but I don't want to feel the need to wear disguises around. So she wonder where my mind is, accounts in the minus, but yet I'm rolling around the fucking city like your highness. Got niggas reacting without a sinus, cause what I'm working with is timeless.
It's really interesting, man. Really interesting. Saying, coming around his mum, she wants him to hide the Phantom, sort of the car, so he parks it 5 blocks down. He doesn't want to be this character, but she doesn't feel that he can have that stuff until he has the crown. Exactly what it means by that, because I suppose at this point he didn't have the crown, and whether she says she's just not a fan of him sort of flexing all this stuff until he's actually made it. I'm not entirely sure how that would work, or how that works exactly. You can let me know. Because I suppose if he's got that shit, he has made it to an extent, or exactly maybe the image that he's portraying, what that's going to give off to people or something. I'm not entirely sure. I'm enjoying this, man. I'm enjoying this. With definitely some deep drizzy today, some relatively emotional drizzy, and it's really interesting. Again, it's a bit more insight. I can't remember what track it was off the top of my head now. Is it Do Not Disturb? I think, yeah. And again, sort of diving in, does these tracks here and there where he sort of dives into some more personal shit and how he's feeling and the stuff that's going on around him at the time. And it gives you sort of a decent timeline, if you will, of like how he was feeling at certain points. And this is obviously the first mixtape. The Do Not Disturb was way more recent, so it's quite interesting to sort of see how that goes.
And promoters trying to get me out to their club and say I have fun, but I can't imagine how. Cause I just see my ex-girl standing with my next girl, standing with the girl that I'm fucking right now. And shit could get weird unless they all down. And so I stay clear. We from a small town, and everybody talks and everybody listen. And somehow the truth just always comes up missing. I've always been something that these labels can't buy, especially if they trying to take a piece of my soul. And Sylvia be telling Ted, damn Drake fly, and he just be like, silly motherfucker, I know that was your bad. How could you pass up on him? He just take them records and he gas up on them. Wayne would probably put $1 million cash up on him. Surprised no one ever put your ass up on him.
He's basically just talking his shit, man. Talking his shit, just saying the labels want him, just saying that they want him, but not if they're going to take some of his soul. Again, it's about this sort of creative control side of stuff. You know, about marketing him in a certain way, I imagine, and I don't know, having their hand in the music and him not feeling like he's making the stuff he wants to make. Sorry, but they're saying they think he's hot. Again, man, braggadocious Drizzy, bro, is coming through. He just feels so hungry in this track. Feels hungry in the majority of his shit, but especially these more earlier tracks. As again, speaking on Wayne, probably put $1 million cash up on him, I think he said. Okay.
Oh, they did, Poe. At least they tried to. And that's what happened when you spit and what's inside you. But slip up and shoot the wrong fucking video, and they think they can market you however they decide to. Before they told me to do me, and don't listen to anybody that knew me. Cause to have known me would mean that there's a new me. And if you think I changed in the slightest, could've fooled me. Boy, into my city, I'm the 2-3. Drug dealers live vicariously through me. I quit school and it's not because I'm lazy. I'm just not the social type, and campus life is crazy. Understand, I could get money with my eyes closed. Lost some of my hottest verses down in Cabo. So if you find a BlackBerry with the side scroll, sell that motherfucker to any rapper that I know. Cause they need it much more than I ever will.
Lost some of my hottest verses. If you find a BlackBerry with a side scroll, give that motherfucker to a rapper, to any rapper I know, because they need it more than I do. Okay, man, okay, he's talking his shit, bro. He's on it, man, he's on it today. Blackberries, man, fucking Blackberries. I used to have a Blackberry, mad, that's like a decade ago.
I got new shit, I'm getting better still. Little niggas put my name in they verses, cause they girlfriend put my ass on a pedestal. Future said, cause it's gay shit you better kill. And I think this got them making up a legend feel. Problem with these other niggas, they ain't never real. Yeah, that's all I can say.
They ain't never real, man. Okay, guys, that was Drake. Say What's Real. I enjoyed that, man. I enjoyed that. Can someone please let me know what that beat was from? Because that was driving me crazy the whole way through. I couldn't work out what it was from. That was good. Again, that was a great insight into into his head. Again, we've got this sort of, like I said, it's like emotional Drizzy mixed with braggadocious Drizzy. I love that fucking sequence about I lost all my best verses. Like basically they're on my phone. If you find my phone, give it to any rapper I know because they need it more than I do. Again, just flexing his shit, saying the labels really want him, but they can only have him if they don't sort of take his soul, etc. Spoke on Wayne. Something about this sounds like the making of a legend, etc. You could, like I said previously in other videos, you can feel the hunger at this point in his career and the self-belief he had. And I think it's quite interesting to listen to this and then see where he's at now. It's like easily where he is one of the biggest artists in the world, if not, he's probably in like the top 3 maybe or something like that. To sort of hear this and hear the insight in how he felt about himself and how much he backed himself, I think it's really dope to see it sort of manifest. And he definitely manifested this shit, man. It's mad. It's mad to think he came from this. And I bet, like, I'd love to know if there's anyone in the comments, anyone watching this that wants to comment. Was anyone around, like, when, how many people were around? Was anyone just, oh man, I can't get my fucking words out today. Was anybody sort of there when he released this, before any of his other shit was out? Was anyone there for this release and remembered hearing this guy and being like, oh, it's pretty dope? And then seeing the fucking, just the sheer size of the guy now. I'd love to know, sort of, seeing that progression, how that panned out, because I thought that'd be crazy, man. I had no clue about Drake, to be honest, till not even, I don't know, a few years ago or something like that, but not to the extent of this early. But yeah, man, that was just such a good track. Appreciate everyone letting me know. If you have any more Drake you want me to check out, chuck it in the comments below, or like someone's comment and get it to the top, because that's how we do this shit here. Yes, bro. Anyway, guys, if you like the video, drop a like. If it's your mouse or you want to see me again, please drop a sub. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram in the description below. If you have any questions for Drake or anyone else, chuck it in the comments below. But for the meantime, guys, I've been Charlie. This has been Say What's Real, and I'll see you in the next one.